Good morning. It is early for me.
It is early and we are adventuring today on our own. We are going to attempt to take some buses to get to Cajas National Park.
Which is a national park that you have to go to if you're in Cuenca, supposedly. Subscribe to follow along. This wakes you up in the morning. It's very sour.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Our hostel was so nice and our buddy woke up early for us to make us juice for us to have and a little bag lunch, so we have something today, which is really nice. So we're trying to finish this before we go to the bus. We've been trying to find the actual bus to buy the ticket, and I think we finally found it, but it's very soon. Plus rushing around.
So it's this little side booth in this little separated terminal area. It's kind of hard to find.
The bus was at 8, not 8:30, so we missed it. So we're gonna go try and catch another bus to maybe that'll stop at the park, because the next one's not till 10:20.
So online it said it was at 8:30 and they showed up at like 8:40 because that was 9 and they missed it. This one's at, anyway, so that's so annoying. The next one's at 10:20 here. But we can maybe jump on a bus that's actually gonna drive by and then hop off. Tim is back. He's gonna hike with us in Cajas National Park if we can make it. As we wait to see if we can make it to the bus, we're gonna have our coffees to go. These are our coffees that we got. I was really hoping for something more convenient, but it's South America and you get stuff in bags here to go.
Hold the cups, I'll do the...
Oh my gosh.
This is not gonna end well.
Security is looking at us. Bag of coffee. This is really easy to drop. So let's not drop this. What the heck am I supposed to do?
Okay, stop.
Okay, let's see if it's any good. It's instant
like
coffee. Gracias. So we made it onto a bus that's going to be passing by the park and stopping for us because we're 6.
We're off though, and it's not 10:20, so that's a good thing. All right, we're getting off.
Well, this has actually never happened to us before because we've kind of been lucky, I guess, with this stuff, but it's weirdly closed today because of a fire.
A wildfire, although we don't see any smoke
A
in
wildfire
this area.
or a...
But the whole park is closed. But here's the part that's not so nice, is apparently they did communicate this to the bus station, and the bus still brought us here, took our money, and then left us here.
Yeah, $3 each.
Which is not that big a deal. We're with some new French friends as well as Tim, and I think we're gonna go see if we can find another entrance to still get in the
We're
park.
gonna sneak in because obviously there's no big fires here.
At least in this area.
And there's a whole crowd here.
And we're here.
Like
so
a tourist bus just showed up and they can't get on. All right, so I talked to the guy at the gate. The big group of people on the tour bus actually went into the park. We're like, what the heck? Why can't we get in? And he's like, oh, well, they have permission because they have a guide and they're registered for the day. But for the public, it is not open because of a fire. Now, I think that's some BS if you ask me, and we can probably find a way in, and a lot of foreigners that were hoping to travel into or explore the park today are disappointed. There's the north side of the highway park area, which has the gate man. If people are allowed to go in, if they're booked, then anyone should be allowed to go in. If it's unsafe, then no one should be allowed to go in. So we're gonna walk down the road a little bit and find another way into the park that's a little more private, a little further from the entrance.
So, still hiking up the road. I think it's 3 kilometers in total to get to a different trailhead, hopefully, we can get access to. What a day, you never know what's gonna happen.
So we've made it to the Mirador Tres Cruces. The reason we walked along the highway for a while there was because, for one, we couldn't get a car.
We kept trying.
We tried and wave down pickup trucks. Another group of tourists actually got a pickup truck, so that's too bad. For us, but it's okay. It was like a solid hour.
Hike, 3 kilometers uphill.
Chatting uphill. The reason we did that is so we could be away from that like entrance, but also there's a hike over here. So here we are.
We're still gonna see the park.
We're still doing it.
We did make it to a beautiful mirador.
We did make it to it.
We hiked from way down there though.
Like you can see the refuge way over there.
So it's been an uphill battle, but there's a hike nearby Tim found on All Trails.
Thanks, Tim. Tres Cruces.
So we're
it's an out and back.
Yeah, and we're gonna go, I think, for as long as we want to go, because apparently around 4 the buses sort of stop coming, and you don't want to miss a bus back.
Yeah, if we can come back here, it seems like there's like a parking lot and buses stop or like
we can
come
find
here.
A way back to Cuenca.
Yeah, let's hope for the best here.
All right, let's go.
On our way out here to the hike, we came across all the bikers that we saw. They actually biked up the hill. But the one lady we just met is actually an Olympian, and she was at the Paris Olympics this summer doing the triathlon. And the people we're with were actually working the Olympics in Paris, which is pretty cool.
We found a trail, so we're gonna follow it and hope for the best.
Holy smokes. There's a bunch of wooden stairs, and
I can feel it so much in my breathing.
with the elevation, we're at 3,500, I think, maybe 600. Actually, maybe now 7, I don't know. But we're at a high point, and it just feels like, how to describe it? It feels like you're out of shape.
Very out of shape.
Like your lungs are digging deep for a breath.
Yeah.
And your lungs are full.
It's very, very beautiful here. And I'm glad we hiked up here so we get some good views, even if it wasn't the hike we intended to do.
Yeah, hey, look, this is great. I'm a fan of
beautiful.
views.
We're in the middle of the park.
And we're still hiking, like versus
Yeah.
like, I don't know, taking a bus back and then
Yeah.
calling it a day. That would have been a pretty lame video. Lame day for us too. Also with the altitude you get a bit of a, for me at least, I feel like I'm feeling the blood pump in my temples and I got a bit of a headache.
Yeah. I don't have a headache yet, but I definitely am out of breath.
I'm better now. But wow. I made it to the top. Look at you.
I wasn't that far behind you.
Yeah, you're pretty far.
No, I wasn't.
I've been here for hours. I'm not out of breath anymore. It is beautiful.
Jinx.
It's a nice spot. There's like lagoons everywhere. Also the landscape is really unique. It's tundra mixed with alpine, stubby grass, moss, and it goes on for a while. It's quite like epic landscape as well.
We're taking a shortcut that's a little steep, but it's good. We also found these spiky plants that are really cool. It looks like grass, but then up close, Tim found it. It's like really spiky and like tiny cactuses.
Good, go Devin, go, careful.
I'm really trying not to slip and fall right now.
It's steep.
Woo! But this is stunning. This is really beautiful and really cool. We're going, our French friends are way ahead of us. That's where we're going.
It's because we're taking pictures of flowers. Hey Tim.
Rock. Like super hard, but it grows into the spiky plant.
It's spiky.
Yeah, so cool.
Right, so we're still hiking. It is nice. We decided we're gonna do a one-way and go to a road at the other end and hope we can catch something to get back to Cuenca. And so far, this park is absolutely phenomenal.
It's beautiful.
All right, we made it. Lunchtime.
Yeah. We're at, what's this like laguna called?
I'm not sure. I thought you would know.
Laga. Laguna Laga.
Nice, beautiful area.
So we're gonna eat some lunch.
Strawberries from the market are actually so good. It was $1 for the entire bag. If you watched our previous video. And bananas for $1 US. And then for food, this morning at the cafe, we got these, I think they're gonna be pretty greasy. Bolon, which is like a, I think it's a plantain ball. And it's literally, it's a ball. It's like a ball of carbs, and Devin got one with cheese and I got one with mixed. I think maybe there's meat in it. Try it?
I don't know.
Cheers.
Or whatever, yeah. And then they came back 3 years later and asked the same guy, and he's like, yeah, he's
Not bad.
130, you know, like
Sounds funny.
straight up.
It's kind of
guy.
bland. It's like
Ball of plantain and cheese.
ball of plantain.
According to the
Doesn't
study-
taste like much. Just tastes like,
What I heard is
yeah,
that was true
like
before.
plain potatoes
Also, what I know.
until you have a bite of something. All right, back on the road again. Quick little lunch stop. That was peaceful and nice here on the lagoon. Let's see where things take us.
You know what I was just thinking is, it turns out it's good that that other part of the park was closed, because otherwise we wouldn't have come here and seen all this incredible nature and stunning lagoons. It's also really cool, we've noticed when traveling in South America, is when you meet other travelers, you usually stick together. So we now have a really big hiking group with us, which is actually a lot of fun. And you get to meet new people from all over the world.
And now there's cows here. Okay, this little area is actually cheering me up. My knee's kind of hurting because we're going downhill. I do have a knee brace though for later. But this is really, really nice. There's cows, lagoons, mountains. It is kind of like Scotland a little bit.
That's what I said when I saw pictures of this place. I was like, I feel like it's like South America, Scotland.
Yeah, and the ground is like really mossy and soft.
Here, sorry, I'm turning.
We're not gonna walk off like road here because we don't want to affect the ecosystem.
Okay, just continuing to hike along here. This is totally the Scotland of South America. Like, we've been to Scotland once with our good friends Sam and Steve, and we drove through the Highlands, and this feels like that. Obviously a bit different kind of plants and stuff, but it's amazing. Like, I kind of can't get over this. I'm so happy we ended up doing this today.
Well, we're still making progress.
We're at
I'm
the
not
back
gonna
of the
lie.
group now.
It's actually a tough hike. Altitude's actually, I think it's 3,800.
Which is, honestly though, the way that we did it, it's been a lot more like downhill, so it hasn't been as hard as other hikes we've done. It's been
No.
really nice.
Yeah, really stunning views and landscape that we haven't seen before. Unique.
So we can now see the road that we got dropped off on and we're hiking on earlier this morning, sorry, it's hard to talk this high elevation. And so I think our plan is to get down there and try and wave down a bus or a truck or something to get back to Cuenca. But this was a lovely through hike. And it's also nice that we were able to go the whole way and not do it there and back. Well, hopefully. But yeah, so far, so good.
It looks like we made it back to the other side, to the same road that loops around the park, I believe. And now we're gonna have to wave down a vehicle to bring us back to Cuenca. Oh, my knee's killing me. No, that was nice though, beautiful hike.
Alright.
The first van that drove by, we got. That's pretty sweet. Nice.
Yeah,
You know, we're both
we're
nauseous.
both feeling nauseous back
Like
here.
racing car driver.
Okay, gracias, ciao.
Gracias.
Gracias, adios.
Amazing. It cost us $3
Look at
to
that.
get back here.
Look where we are. Right by the cathedral.
We're back.
Bon, chin chin, santé.
A good hike.
Mmm,
Is it good?
Nicolada. Honestly, yeah, refreshing. It's lemony. Yours is spicy.
No,
No?
like not. It's coming.
You said
Yeah.
very spicy. Oh, the salt
No, that's
and the
okay.
beer and the fizz and lemon. I needed this. I needed this. It's been a rough day. And we just said bye to Tim and honestly and Audrey, and it was a nice day. I'm pooped.
It was such a wonderful day in that we had no idea what to expect. There were definitely some ups and downs.
It was kind of up and down all day. It was
Literally.
all day. Okay, that too. Literally, but also figuratively, it was up and down. It was like buses and taxis, and we're getting lost and the wrong route.
But it was really
and
fun
closed
because
gates.
we met people that we got to do it all with, which also for us makes, I think, the experience
I
better.
think the fact that we were with people all day today like made the whole thing like totally doable and fine.
And it was a
Otherwise,
lot
it
of
would have been like
fun.
we would have been grumpy. I know I would have been grumpy.
You were still a little grumpy at times. But we're back at our hostel and we are moving on tomorrow. So we're gonna take it easy tonight. And thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Cajas National Park is beautiful. It's actually a beautiful area, and we'd recommend it if you are in Cuenca.
So thanks for watching.
Thanks
See
for
you in the
watching.
next video.
See you soon.
In Ecuador.
This is so awkward.
To do like Spanish.
So we didn't finish the coffee bag,
Planning on studying.
so I gotta pour without making a
improve my Spanish before
freaking
I
mess.
keep on going. So.
It's like emptying out a milk
Do you guys
bag.
speak Spanish?
in Canada.
I think it's easier for French
Oh, I
people
got
to
it.
speak Spanish.
Easier than speaking English.
But there is a lot of overlap, like with English.
That is sweet
You know,
and
like,
creamy instant coffee.
I'm doing this